y'all, it's SheRea. What's up? Back with another video. As you can see from the title, today we'll be talking about all things hair growth. We have not talked about hair growth in a long time on my channel, and it's time to bring it back. We'll be talking about hair products that actually help to grow the hair, strengthen the hair, thicken the hair. These products actually work. They are tried and true, and I wanted to share it with y'all. If you are new here, definitely subscribe so you can stick around and get that booty crack length popping. Give this video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. And turn on your post notifications because YouTube be playing. Let's get into it. And one more thing, I do have an online exclusive community that's only for a limited amount of people, just 50 people, and you don't want to miss out. We'll be talking about hair growth, DIY recipes, coupons, sales, all that stuff. So definitely click the link in the description box so you know you can join. When it comes to hair growth, we first have to talk about the scalp. The scalp is the most important part of growing the hair long. Hair grows from the scalp. It doesn't grow from the ends. Even though we want to maintain our ends and ensure that we have length retention, hair growth comes from the scalp. Of course, I have to first mention my DIY hair growth oil. I do have a dedicated video on this. You can check it out in the cards. I've been using this the longest out of everything, so I'm always going to recommend this. It's in a melanin hair care bottle, but it's my DIY hair oil. I've heard testimonials from people that told me they love this stuff too. It's helped to reverse balding, help with their edges, get their credit right, all that. So definitely check out that video. Let's talk about something I've been using for the past month. When it comes to hair growth, a month is not enough time to see true hair growth. A month is not enough time to grow 2 or 3 inches of hair. In order to grow your hair long, you have to be consistent. You just can't slap something on within a week and think you're going to get results. I know I see that a lot on YouTube of overnight hair growth, overnight success. Truth is, it's going to take you months and months and years to grow your hair long. It's not going to happen overnight, but there are products that can help. We're going to talk about these products. These are from Uhuru Naturals. Shout out to Uhuru Naturals for sponsoring this portion of the video. They're only sponsoring this little portion of the video. Everything else is unsponsored and things I love, but I love these too. And I would not be including them in this video if I didn't think they actually worked, because sis got her receipts. Both of these products contain biotin, MSM, and black seed oil. If you don't know anything about MSM, MSM actually contains sulfur, and what sulfur does, it extends the growing phase of the hair. At any moment, different hair strands are at different parts of the growing stage. There's the growing stage, the resting stage, and the shedding stage. There's also a transitional stage, but let's not focus on that right now. So what sulfur does is that it keeps your hair growing longer. Therefore, you're able to retain a lot more length. You're going to see more length because your hair is actively growing instead of transitioning and then eventually shedding. So it keeps that hair growth popping. Let's first talk about the Rapid Biotin and MSM Advanced Scalp Therapy. This is basically a hair growth elixir spray. Not only does this product contain biotin, MSM, and black seed oil, but also contains ginger and garlic. Both ingredients that are great for promoting hair growth at the scalp. Usually I would twist and braid my hair up and go in with this at my scalp. You only need it at your scalp. It is a hair growth spray, so you gotta spray the scalp. You do not need it at your ends, and that's how you're able to have it for a very long time, even if you're heavy-handed. After applying the spray, I would go in directly with this oil. This is the Rapid Biotin and Black Seed Advanced Growth Elixir, and this ingredient list is super duper impressive. One of the most impressive ingredient lists I've seen from a commercial product. Y'all know I love to DIY, but this oil got some good stuff in it. It has fenugreek oil, shea oil, amla oil, nettle, brahmi, black seed oil of course, hemp seed oil, pumpkin seed oil, castor, coconut, onion, sulfur. Yes, the answer is yes. Since using these, I can't say for sure that my hair is longer. It has only been a month, but I'll definitely include some clips so y'all can let me know. Has my hair grown? Has it not grown? Let me know. What I've been most impressed with is the added thickness to my hair. When I look at the comparison between last month and this month, I feel like my hair looks so much thicker and healthier. It's not just these products alone. I'm going to talk about some other products, but these are the things that I use on my scalp. And like I said, scalp health is so important. My hair just looks thicker. I had a setback with my hair when I did some knotless braids, and y'all know I was kind of worried about my hair. But soon after, I went in with this, and I find that this is really helping. I highly recommend these products, and I'm not just saying that because it's sponsored. I'm saying that because they work. I do see the improvements to my hair. Of course, I'm going to keep using them, and I will report back. But so far, sis, you need these. And I'll definitely link them down below. Go to uhurunaturals.com and get you some. We've been talking about those products for a minute, so let's move on. I did want to quickly mention another hair growth oil that I love, and this is the Henna Sook Ayurvedic Hair Oil. I have talked about this before on my channel, and I want y'all to know that I love it to the point that I used it up. There is nothing left in this. This also contains yummy ingredients. It contains henna, it contains aloe, it contains fenugreek, so many bomb ingredients for hair growth that keep the hair nice and nourished. It couldn't be a hair growth video without mentioning this product. This product is bomb, like all the other products I'm going to mention, but I had to make sure I gave this a special shout out because I loved using this oil. I do prefer to make my own hair growth oils, but I know everyone doesn't like to DIY, so I wanted to give y'all some options. I know you're gonna ask, well, which one do you recommend? Honestly, I recommend both. I do think that Uhuru Naturals does have some better ingredients. It does have more ingredients. It has more of a complex of ingredients. So I would probably recommend this one first. But the Henna Sook one is also worth a try. And yeah, definitely try them both out and let me know your thoughts. Now let's move on to the products that I actually use on my hair strands, because hair growth is important, but length retention is equally as important. You can grow as much hair as you want to from your scalp, but if you're not maintaining your ends, you're not going to see that booty crack length. And what's the goal? That booty crack length hair. This would not be a hair growth video without talking about rice water. I've been loving going back to rice water. If not for the hair growth properties, rice water just makes my hair look so nice, so shiny. It moisturizes my hair. So definitely make sure you check out my DIY rice water video if you haven't checked it out. There is no product on the market that I can say is as good as my rice water. Personally, if you do have some rice water recommendations for commercial products, definitely let me know. But for me, rice water is so easy to make. It's rice and water. Like, why buy it when you can make it yourself? For my rice water, I like spraying it on my scalp, but I also spray it throughout my entire hair, and it just keeps my scalp nice and nourished. It helps to promote hair growth at the scalp, but also keeping my strands nice and strong and soft at the same time. With my rice water, I like using it with my fenugreek and aloe Pre-poo. I do have a dedicated video on how I make it. You can definitely check it out in the cards. I love my fenugreek and aloe Pre-poo. I have not met a Pre-poo I've loved as much as my fenugreek and aloe Pre-poo. I made it for my hair. My hair loves it. My hair loves fenugreek and aloe, and it is chef's kiss. Love it so much. I will link a commercial fenugreek Pre-poo down below. It is not as good as my DIY in my opinion, but if you are not into DIYing, definitely check it out. I've used it on my hair. It is SheRea approved and definitely worth checking out, like I said. It would not be a video about hair growth if I did not mention my bae, the Henna Sook Peppermint Co-wash. This product not only makes the hair feel soft and supple, but also contains an Ayurvedic herb known as shikakai. Shikakai not only cleans the hair, but it also helps to thicken the hair, it helps to strengthen the hair, it helps to reduce hair loss. So if you are struggling with thinness, hair loss, breakage, all of that stuff, I definitely recommend that you incorporate shikakai into your regimen, and you can get a good dose of shikakai using this product. I've mentioned this product so many times on my channel. I love it so much. This product is super duper affordable. It's $12 for 8 ounces, but you can save even more coins using my code BCLH15 to save 15% off what is already an affordable product. Now let's go into clay washing. I do have an entire video on my wash day process. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. When it comes to hair growth, it also comes down to technique. You can use whatever products you want, but if you're not using it in the right way, or if you're not doing it consistently, you're not going to see results. So these products by themselves are not enough. You need to have a regimen that makes these products work for you. The first clay wash, I don't have it anymore. I've already used it up and I've gone through 2 of them. It's the Ateneo clay wash. I talked about this multiple times on my channel. Ateneo is just that girl. It doesn't contain hair growing ingredients, but it makes the hair feel so soft and moisturized. And when the hair is soft and moisturized, it's less likely to actually break off. Therefore, you're going to retain more length. It contains bentonite clay, rasul clay, which are always good for the scalp. And when the scalp is nice, nourished, and clean, it's going to grow hair optimally. Another clay wash that I haven't mentioned on my channel, but the video is coming soon. And y'all, I love this so much. I do make my own clay mask, and that is my preference. It's just more affordable if you make your own. But if you're lazy, if you don't want to DIY, that's not your thing, I highly recommend this one. When I used this, my hair was so defined and soft. It was crazy. This Henna Souk Moroccan Hair Detox Mud Mask is bae. Such an amazing product. This product not only leaves my hair nice and soft, but it contains neem and aretha, which are 2 amazing Ayurvedic powders. Aretha, also known as soap nut, helps to clean the hair. It's actually a cleansing herb, but it also helps to reduce hair loss, keep your hair nice and strong, just like shikakai. And neem is actually one of my favorite Ayurvedic herbs. It also helps to reduce hair loss. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial, and it's just great for the scalp. Neem is great on the scalp, but it's great on the hair as well. It can help to promote hair growth. It can do all the things. If you've never heard about neem, I do have a dedicated video about neem. You can check it out right here. Now let's move on to deep conditioning, which is my favorite part of wash day. I attribute a lot of my length retention to deep conditioning. It's what keeps my hair nice and soft and strong. I live for a deep conditioning moment. I've been loving using amla and henna. As you can see, my henna, she gone. I do have some more henna, but I did use up my Nippur henna that I get from Amazon. Super duper affordable. It's going to be the most affordable henna you can probably find. It not only contains henna, it contains amla, hibiscus, fenugreek, ashwagandha. I've talked about this before on my channel, and I love Nippur henna. It's just affordable and it's so good. I actually did a henna treatment a few days ago, and I used the Nippur henna, and when I rinsed my hair out, I did not even have to deep condition. I did deep condition, but my hair was just so shiny, so rich, so soft, all the things. I also love using amla. There's actually scientific studies that talks about the benefits of amla. I will have a dedicated video coming on amla pretty soon, so definitely make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. I got this amla from Amazon, and I will link it down below, but I have an amla that I like more, and I'll talk about that in a second. But amla is just so great for promoting hair growth. It helps to thicken the hair. I've been using this a lot more since I had that setback with my braids, and my hair has just really bounced back. Amla is a miracle worker. I've been using amla almost since the beginning of my journey, and I fell off with it, but she's back now, and I'm so happy for it. I also wanted to mention some other henna and amla that I love. I do love the Red Raj from Henna Souk. It is an organic henna that works really great on the hair. If you have grays, the color payoff is immaculate. It is so softening on the hair. It's so easy to mix. It is a quality henna, definitely more quality than the Nippur henna, but the Nippur henna is a bit more affordable, so you know, that's between you and your pockets. But I do love this henna so much, I wanted to make sure I include it. I'm not sure if I talked about the benefits of henna, but of course henna helps to promote hair growth, but most importantly for me, henna helps to thicken fine hair strands. I have super duper fine strands, they're easy to break, and what henna does is that the loss and dye in henna binds to the proteins in our hair, helps to fill in the gaps in our hair, and at the same time it creates a layer, and it's not an impenetrable layer. You can still penetrate with moisture and all that, but it does contain a layer on the hair that helps to bind to the hair to make it thicker. Does that make sense? I hope I made sense. I sure hope I made some sense. It also helps to volumize the hair. I do find that my hair is looking nice and big these days, and I do love that for me. Love that for me. Another amla that I love, that I actually love more than the Amazon version, is this one from Henna Souk. Henna Souk herbs just are so high quality. If you ever made an Ayurvedic mask, you know it can be a pain to rinse out, but not with Henna Souk. Their herbs are top tier. They rinse out so easily. Once I finish up my amla from Amazon, I'm going to use this almost exclusively just because the quality is something I personally deserve. But if you don't like DIYing at all, you can use the Henna Souk Coco Veda mask. I love this stuff. I've used it as a pre-poo and I've used it as a deep conditioner, and I've loved it both ways. It's super duper thick. I only have a little bit left. Super duper thick, but it just moisturizes the hair so well, leaves the hair feeling nice and soft, but also does provide that strength because it does contain henna, it contains ginger, it contains a whole bunch of ingredients, so many yummy ingredients for hair growth. I'm pretty sure it contains fenugreek. Like, this is bomb, y'all. This is bomb. Like, this is bomb. You need this, especially if you're not into DIYing. This is something I highly recommend. Not only does it apply really easily, but it rinses out really easily. And that's something that's really important because DIYing can get messy. It can be time intensive, but not this. Slap this on your hair and it rinses out like a dream. Love this stuff so much. Now let's talk about sealants, because of course we have to preserve our ends. Our ends are old and dry and they need a lot of love. I know some people are against oils and butters these days, but I still believe in using oils, butters, and especially oil and grease. My first oil recommendation, I've talked about this so much on my channel at this point, but I love this stuff. Like, it's almost done and I'm sad about it. I've used it to seal my hair for this style, you know, a nice little easy breezy braid off situation. This is the Kinky Tresses Nourishing Hair Oil. I definitely love this stuff. I love the entire Kinky Tresses line besides like one product, but definitely check out my review of this line down below. Y'all, so good, so moisturizing. Now, oil technically doesn't hydrate the hair, but it can smooth the cuticle. It can provide nourishment to the hair, and this oil is just A1. There's olive oil, broccoli seed oil, which I don't see in a lot of oils, and it's an expensive oil, even though this oil is really affordable. There's avocado oil in it, there's yarrow leaf extract, there's castor oil, there's lavender, argan oil, nettle. So many ingredients that actually help to grow the hair. Even though this does contain hair growing ingredients, for some reason I just reserve the Uhuru Naturals, my hair growth oil, or the Henna Souk for my scalp, and I keep this on the shaft or the length of my hair and my ends. But I've loved this, raved about it, talked about it so much, and the answer is always yes to this. It's so good. Definitely get you some. I also love using grease on my hair. I've kind of transitioned from butters to grease. I was a butter stan, but once I started using all natural grease, I have just never looked back. This is my DIY hair grease that I've made. I do have a video on how I make it. I may do an updated video, but for now, definitely check out that video. The recipe is mostly the same. It's definitely going to get you right, so check it out. Or I'll be linked down below because I feel like I've linked so many things at this point. Love this stuff. It's great for retaining length, keeps my ends nice and soft, keeps my hair nice and growing long and healthy. If you're not into DIYing, I would recommend the Comet Biologics Amla Castor Pomade. I will include a picture as well as link it down below. I had it somewhere here in my empties or something, but I can't find it, and I did use it up. But it's definitely worth picking up, especially if you're not into DIYing. I love it so much. The only reason I personally would not repurchase is because I can personally make my own, and that is my preference. But if you're not into that, get that pomade. Get that pomade. It's called a pomade, but it's really a grease. It's really an all-natural grease. You can use Blue Magic or Dax, but I just prefer an all-natural grease. That's just my preference, to use all-natural ingredients. And that Comet Biologics grease is A1. Top tier. Well, that's it, y'all. That is the end of the video. I wanted this video to be nice and short and concise, but y'all know sis can talk. So if you are still here, definitely comment BCLH and I'll know you're a real one and you stuck it out to the end. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you pick up some of these goodies, but definitely everything will be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Bye, y'all.